guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Carvel style ice cream cake at home. It's going to be even better than Carvel because you can use any ice cream you want. You can use non-GMO ice cream, you can use any flavors you want, and you can mix things up a little bit. And personally, I think it is better than the Carvel cakes. I know exactly what's in it, and we can customize it to our family's needs. You're going to get 2 containers of ice cream. I was going to say half gallons, but they're not half gallons anymore. And you're going to want them to soften on the counter. The chocolate here, I let soften a little too much, but it was fine. When it froze, it was fine. The vanilla, I saw that I could leave out for much less time. It doesn't take long to soften it, at least it didn't in my house. And so even though this was a little more melted than I would have liked, it turned out fine. Now, when you use your springform pan, I put it in the freezer first. So I just, softened the ice cream and then I leveled it out and I froze that layer. It looked like I wasn't going to be able to add all the vanilla because, you saw how much the chocolate took up, but it was crazy because I was able to add all the vanilla. I saved a tiny little bit just because my son wanted it, but I could have put the whole container in. So it's very deceiving. But right now, once this is kind of level, we're going to take it, put it in the freezer, and let that freeze. Okay, guys, so what I'm doing, making the chocolate crumbles, I'm just taking Oreos, regular Oreos here, and removing the cream, not crazy. I'm just scraping it with a knife. Even if it's like that, I usually don't mess too much with that. Maybe just scrape a little bit of it. It's not going to really matter. Some people make it, they don't even take the cream out. And then with the butter knife, I just try to slice off as much as I can into this other bowl and put the chocolate cookies in there. Now this is a Fiesta Gusto bowl full of them. I'm going to crush those and see, because that might be enough, because we're going to have hot fudge and we don't want to overload it. So let me just get them. I'm going to put them in a plastic bag and kind of crush them with a potato mash or a rolling pin. I don't want them too small. Do it in there. I could use my Vitamix or my food processor, but that is more when you're making like the Oreo truffles and you want everything mixed really well. I do not want these really, really small. Oh, here we go. Looking for my big. All right, so I'm just going to take a plastic, zipper bag in there. Pretty easy to crush. I should take some. Oops, I are out of the bag. I don't want to crush my feet somewhere. All right, I think just a couple more times. Get a cake out of here. Okay, so let's take our fudge. I froze the springform pan before I started, so it was nice and cold when I put the ice cream in, but you saw how soft the ice cream was. I couldn't believe it melted that much. I really thought it was still going to be hard when I went in, so I know that I'm going to really take it easy with the vanilla. I don't want it to be that soft. First of all, I don't want it to be that long till it refreezes, so I want to just get it so that I can work with it. Okay. Actually, that would even be enough. I have some extra here. Let me just put that down. Make sure that we're good. This is pretty fine stuff that I have in the bag, so I don't think it'll make that much room difference. But you see, I don't have much room for my vanilla, and getting me a tad concerned. I might need an extension somehow of, and I normally, if I had all my stuff, I could put maybe another, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. It might be a heavy chocolate bottom and vanilla, and then we'll have the, the vanilla whipped cream. Okay, so let me get this back in the freezer and we'll go on to the next step. So I've got my vanilla. I'm going to open the top on this one this time and then just put it out on the counter. Okay, so I'm going to just put a little bit of this vanilla on. I'm going to try to see if I can get it to be not so soft, but able to be spread a little. And I think that's going to be best for me to get as much ice cream in as I can, because if it gets too liquidy, then it's going to get real messy. So I have too much. We don't need all that. Okay, so let me just try to. This might not be as bad as I thought about getting it in, because if I can just get it at this consistency and kind of get it to spread out, I may be able to get most of the vanilla in there. I know you can, there's so many conflicting things about taking the spring form out, putting in a round cardboard base on a cookie sheet. There's a lot of different ways. This is my first time, so I'm sure it's going to be a lot of trial and error. But so we got to start somewhere, right? Probably 4 or 6 hours. You could do it overnight, but I need this, I think, tonight. So, okay, guys, so it's time to whip the cream. We're going to put in 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. So we have 1 quart of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to start whipping this up. And then we're going to add some vanilla and some confectioner sugar. It's very, very easy. Okay, so I'm going to put this whipping cream into the refrigerator to chill, get colder, and I start with the 2 cakes for the rose cake. I'm going to just make a yellow cake, and then I'll show you some more on that, and I'll show you some more on this. If you really need a really white whipped cream, use clear vanilla extract, but the only clear vanilla extract I can find is imitation, and I won't use that. So I don't care if it's a little bit off-white. Doesn't bother me. All right. Okay, guys, so we're going to try to undo this and hopefully not have a disaster. Now, I know that there's some people that use a hair dryer to kind of loosen it up a little bit and let it come out, or put a hot rag on it. Well, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Now we've got to cover it with the whipped cream. Okay. Okay, I'm very, very happy with that. Now we're going to put this whipped cream that we made. I'm going to cover the cake with it. Now, I had it chilling. It's a little bit soft, so we're going to put it back into the freezer as quickly as possible to freeze on there. Okay, guys, so you see the problem I had with the whipped cream yesterday. It was a little bit overbeaten, but it was fine. It dried. It was able to freeze nicely on the ice cream cake to go around and cover it, but it wasn't good for any of the piping. So I researched online, and this is a stabilized whipping cream that we're going to do now, and it's a Wilton recipe. So let's do that. Now, all you're going to need is a cup of heavy whipping cream, and about a 1/4 cup of confectioner sugar, and we're going to beat this until soft peaks form. Be careful not to overbeat it. So it was okay, but I need one for piping. So I'm going to get this to soft peaks, and then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and we're going to add, this is what's going to stabilize it, 2 teaspoons of clear piping gel. This is by Wilton, and this recipe is from Wilton's website. I see other recipes use gelatin, and you can do that too. I don't know, I've never tried that, so this one's better for piping gel. so I've got soft peaks in there. I'm going to add just, let me grab this first. Piping gel, which just looks like that. It's that kind of gel that it probably has a lot of gelatin in it that you just color and use to write. So 2 tablespoons of that, and then, whoops, about a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to get this until soft, a stiff peak, so I'm going to watch it like crazy. So I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to show you how I pipe it on the cake. Okay, so I'm going to try it on the top of the cake first because my husband's making a base for the bottom. Like I said, the cream on the sides and everything is set up good. Excuse my dog barking. Gotta get her. Okay, so let's try this. Pretty good, pretty good. And I think it's, even if you weren't freezing it, the gelatin makes it stabilize. I'm not sure if I'm going to go all the way. Maybe I will, yeah. What do you guys think? Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe we should leave that white. Yeah, let's leave that white because you have the sprinkles on the inside, and then we'll put the border around the outside. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in, and I will get back with you guys. Okay, so now I've added a cardboard base just wrapped in foil because I didn't have any round ones that are pre-made, which I'll buy in the future now if I continue to make this, and which I think I will. Taste test, we'll see what the family thinks. All right, so, whoops, I'm sorry. So now we're just going to put the border on with the stabilized whipped cream. So we have that, and like I said, I could add sprinkles to that, but I'm not sure that I want to add the sprinkles there. I think I'm just going to add a little, maybe more cream because I have the cream toward the bottom here. That would be really great. And I think it can because we hardly have anything in that freezer. Alright, so there you have it, and I'll show you a little more when we cut it. I'll